Well, the idea, Bakari and Arda, is to build either a gondola or a bridge or a tunnel to get more people over to the island, creating this kind of fixed link between the city proper and the islands to give people more opportunity to go over there. I mean, if you've taken your family on one of these ferries, especially during the peak summer months, July and August, 18,000 people go to and from the island every day. It is almost like being herded onto one of these ferries like cattle. That's how Josh Matlow, councillor, described it. It's really stressful. There's often not enough space. You've got to wait for ferries, and getting back is even more of a nightmare. And so a task force is really what's under consideration here by the executive committee. It was actually approved by the executive committee. And what this task force will do is it'll start examining the feasibility of building this gondola, bridge, or tunnel. If it's a bridge, for example, it's got to meet certain criteria. It's got to be high enough to allow boats and ships to pass under it. It's got to be low enough to allow planes to fly over it to get safely to and from Billy Bishop Airport. As for the people who live on the island, we even asked Deputy Mayor Usman Malik, who represents this area, how do they feel? Certainly they must feel concerned that there might be more volume of people coming. And so she simply said it's all about collaboration and finding ways to actually improve the city's island, the city's waterfront, so that everyone can come and enjoy it. Mayor Chow says she's open to this feasibility task force. Councillor Cole, though, Deputy Mayor Cole, the only one on the executive committee to vote against it. He does not think it's a good idea. Here's reaction from both of them.
We believe in looking at alternatives, and some people are fancy gondola. Is it possible? I don't know. Is it too expensive? Perhaps. Is the bridge, tunnel, any number of things, right? And if some people want to explore it, I don't mind that at all. So that there's alternatives at the table. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you can't say that we don't examine it.
The island is essentially under enough stress. It's got an airport there. A lot of people go there. But it is essentially a natural place. So let's stop wasting money trying to dream up these high-tech connections to the island. All we need is the ferry. Sure, it's imperfect. Sometimes you have to wait. But I'd rather leave the island alone as much as possible.
And in fact, Deputy Mayor Cole, when I talked to him this afternoon, Arda and Bakari, he wasn't even confident that the two new ferries that the city is going to be getting in 2026 and 2027, which are EV, are going to be able to work right off the bat. He said the city still needs to build the infrastructure to be able to charge those ferries. So let's get those ferries in the water. Let's get it figured out. And then perhaps we can entertain some other ideas. The price tag also pretty hefty for this idea. And again, it is still just an idea, about $100 million to build the gondola, bridge or tunnel, possibly even more than that. The special task force approved by executive committee. It now goes to council later this month, and we'll wait and see if council actually approves this task force to start doing its work.